Welcome back to another episode of the Great Enchant Table Race. This is episode 210, and we're back in a new random hardcore seed, trying to craft an enchanting table as quickly as possible and enchant a book as well. We're doing all of that in hardcore, and in addition to that, we do have health regeneration turned off, which means we cannot regenerate our hearts by eating alone. Most likely we need to craft a golden apple. Healing potions would also work, but I'm not planning to go to the nether for this challenge. Let's grab some of this sugar cane and have a look around our new seed to see what we can find to help us out with this challenge. I need a tree to punch so that we can get some starter tools. And I think the place to go is probably into the savanna biome here. Except I think I just saw a ruined portal over in this direction, and I want to check that out quickly. Yeah, it does look like that's a ruined portal over here. So let's go check out that structure and see if it has a chest with some obsidian in it. Unfortunately, I don't have an iron pickaxe yet, so if there's a block of gold, I won't be able to mine it. But that's okay. We might be able to get some good loot in the chest anyway. There is a block of gold. We can always come back here later and grab that, but for now, what do we have in the chest? A little bit of iron. That's only enough for, let's see, that's only enough for 1 ingot, so I'll take 9 of those. And I don't think any of these other tools are that useful, but I will take the axe. We can use that to chop a tree. All right, maybe we'll come back here and grab some obsidian and that gold block, but for now it's good just to know that ruined portal is there. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, it looks like there's a savanna village over this way. And we've got some sheep and cows here. Before we go to the village, let's collect some resources from these mobs. I could use the wool from the sheep and the leather from the cows to craft some of the things that we need to complete this challenge. More specifically, the 2 books that we need up on the surface before we dig down for diamonds and look around for lapis and obsidian. All right, we'll punch some of this wood here. I'm not going to stay long, though, even though this is a giant oak tree. We need to get moving, and I want to see what we can get at that village before nightfall. Probably steal a bed there as well, unless we just craft our own. Let's make a crafting table and some sticks. And then we'll make ourselves a wooden pickaxe. But before we get... Oh, should we make... I usually don't do this, but... Okay, the wooden pickaxe will be fine. Let's use our iron nuggets and make an ingot, and then we can craft a shield as well. That'll keep us safe for a little while. And it looks like I do need more wood, but we'll worry about that later. Let's grab our crafting table and let's go after the cows first to see if we can get the leather that we need. We'll also get a little bit of food that we can cook, but mostly it's the leather I'm after for crafting books. There we go. No leather yet, but I just got a little bit of food. This is a good axe, but it's not going to last long. There we go. There's our leather. And we got some food from that as well, so I guess we don't have to kill the horse. You get to live, horse! Hooray! Okay, let's go look for... Oh! I saw a little bit of coal down there. I really do want that, and the stone too. Maybe we'll jump in there in a minute, but first, let me take out a couple of these sheep so that we can craft a bed. The village is a little bit too far away. And as usual, I'm worried about nighttime. Okay, we've got a lava source here, which is kind of interesting. Is there another way in? I want to mine some of the stone. Okay, I think we'll just go in the other way. The place where I saw the coal, I'm interested in digging in real quick and see if we can grab that resource. Plus, we can get our stone tools upgraded. All right, where was that cave entrance? Right here. It's a bit of a drop. Let's try not to take any damage because we won't be able to easily heal from that. All right, we'll use our wooden pickaxe now to grab some of this stone. There we go. It looks like we got a couple bits of cobble there, and we can use that to upgrade our pickaxe. craft a new axe and craft a furnace too, but what I'm really after is some of this coal. Oh, that's andesite. I don't need that. Let's stick to mining the stone. And it looks like we already do have enough cobblestone to upgrade our tools, so let's do that quickly. I don't like having my back to that cave area, but I don't see any mobs down there, so we should be safe for now. While we're in the crafting table, we can go ahead and take care of the book crafting. We'll make sugarcane into paper, combine it with leather, and that gives us 3 books, which is more than we need. We can use this extra wood to craft a boat. And I want to cook this food as well. It looks like I don't have enough wood for the bed yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe. Where's the, there it is, stone 1. And I'm going to need a new axe eventually, so let's go ahead and get one ready. I don't have, oh, I do have enough for 1 furnace. We can get some food going while we mine a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need fuel. I don't have anything to cook with. Well, I'll throw some mutton in with my old pickaxe, and maybe we can get at least one of those cooked while I grab a little bit more stone. If I mine some of the coal, we can also use that for fuel. It looks like that pickaxe I threw in didn't last long. Let's go ahead and mine some of this coal, and we'll throw that in for fuel. There we go. Get the rest of this cooked up, and then we'll throw in that beef too. Okay, there's a lot of coal here. I don't want to spend a lot of time in this cave, though. Let's just take what we need and go. I'm almost starting to think that going to the village is not going to be very useful. We could just jump into this cave since we're already here. What would we get at a village that we really need? Because we've already got the books crafted. I think the village might be a waste of time now that I think about it. Yeah, let's get a little bit more stone. And I need to check on that furnace now. It's time to see if we can... What did I do to myself here? Oh, that's what we need to go back up to the surface for is wood, though. So we just can't jump right into the cave after all. All right, mutton is done. Let's throw in the beef. And I want to leave here, but a little bit more stone would be nice. So the plan is to go back to the surface and mine some more wood. I don't remember if there are any trees close, but we might have to travel for that after all. Okay, how much stone do we have now? Can we afford another furnace? I think we can. Let's craft one up. And while we're in here, we can craft a few torches. There we go. We got 24 ready and waiting on the hotbar. Now it's time to pick up our stuff and go. Let's get that crafting table. And I don't think all our beef is going to cook, but we really can't wait for it. So let's just pick that furnace up. And it's time to go. All right, how did I get down here again? I'm going to have to use some of the blocks I just mined to stack out. All right, come on now, get me out of this hole. Got blocks in the way. Okay, where's the nearest tree? There we go. We'll chop some oaks up here. And if we're lucky, we may be able to get an apple. And on the way to the village, if we end up going there, we could stop by that ruin portal perhaps and pick up that gold block. I think that it would be nice to have some healing. This axe is really fast. Oh, but it's also broken now. What a pity. At least we got some use out of it. Efficiency 5, I think it had on it. That was a nice find in that ruined portal chest. Okay, so we've got the wood we need. Let's do a little bit more crafting quickly while we wait to see if we get an apple to drop here. Okay, we've got our bed crafted. We also have enough time to cook the rest of our food. Let's do that now. And I think we'll just use wood this time instead of coal to smelt that up. Let's replace our sticks, and we could craft some more torches, but I think we'll just wait and see if we need them. All right, are we going to get an apple to drop? Maybe I didn't chop enough trees. They're all kind of bunched up here. So there's a possibility that the leaves are not decaying like I would like them to. All right, let's eat some mutton. It looks like it's nighttime, and I haven't quite accomplished enough on the surface yet, so we're going to go ahead and sleep away the night. Got an advancement for that, and it looks like no hostile mobs have spawned, so we're safe there. I don't see any apples dropping from this tree, and these leaves over here aren't decaying at all. Let's chop another tree and see if we can get an apple. I think we're going to have to chop this one as well. At least we'll have plenty of wood, I guess. All right, our food is done cooking, so we can pick up the furnace. And what else can we do? I think we should just go ahead and punch some of these leaves and see if we can get an apple, because it's time to go. Looks like it's just saplings for us. Let's punch a few more. I suppose I could craft a hoe to make it a little quicker, but I don't really want to carry around the extra tools, so let's just keep punching some of these leaves. Come on, apple. I sure could use an apple for healing. It would make me feel a lot better about jumping into the caves, but we might not get one. Yeah, it looks like we're getting pretty unlucky here, and I don't have time to wait around. So we're going to have to move on without our apple. That's a shame. Okay, I was really committed to getting an apple here, but that's fine. We didn't get one. Let's move on. And I think the place we should move on to is back to that ruined portal. Oh no, we can't take the gold block yet, can we? Because we didn't get any iron. That village is so close. There might be a golem there. I just feel like I've overextended on the surface already. We're a little bit behind. Let's head to that village now and see if we can get any valuable resources there. Ooh, more cows. We can pick up some more food. I'm not going to worry about smelting it now, of course, but we'll cook it later if we need to. There we go. All right, where is that village? Let's get across the river quickly by boating. And what I'm looking for from this village is a blacksmith house or some source of iron. I don't see any oak trees on this side of the river, but some of these chests might have an apple in it for us, especially if there's a blacksmith house. At the moment, I do not see one. If we don't get any good resources from this village, then we need to move on quickly. But here's our first chest. It looks like we got some free food and a little bit of free armor. It's only leather, but I'll take it anyway. It's better than what we have, which is nothing. There are hay bales here, but we don't really have time for trading. Good news is there is an impressive looking cave beneath us. Let's keep checking this village to see if we can get anything good here. So far, I'm thinking no. No, we're not. Okay, nothing in here but an orange bed. Couple more houses left to check. This cartographer one should have a chest. And it has paper and some more bread. I don't really need any of that stuff, so I'm just going to leave it behind. All right, I think we should jump into a cave now. This blast furnace is nice. I'll take that in case we find some ores to smelt. And there is one more house. I don't recognize it. Is it a cleric? It is a cleric house. Okay, good to know. We might be able to get some lapis here later, if we absolutely need to. All right, let's find that cave entrance now and see if we can get lower. This looks like a good way in. I just don't want to take fall damage that I can't heal from. Okay, there we go. Let's descend slowly and carefully here. Okay, there's a little bit of iron down here. We have a shield, but we don't have a pickaxe yet. Oh, there's a house. There's a villager house down in this cave. Okay, this is not going to be enough for a pickaxe, but it's a good start. Any more iron? I don't see any iron here. I want to go low. There's a skeleton over there. We should probably just dig straight down. Maybe we'll get lucky and find the rest of the iron we need. Let's place a torch here, and there's a little bit more coal that we can mine. Yeah, I think we should dig straight down. Before we go, I am going to use some more of this coal to make more torches, and then let's just dig straight down right here. There shouldn't be any cave beneath us. On the way down, we need to find iron, lapis, and then once we have an iron pickaxe, diamonds. Okay, that's scary. There is a very large lava pool here. We need to actually avoid that, so I'm gonna block it off so that I can't accidentally fall in. I don't mind seeing in, but I don't want to fall in. And now we should be safe to continue mining straight down. I hear a skeleton somewhere down here. I'm getting a little bit worried that I'm not going to find that last piece of iron I need to make a pickaxe, especially since I just hit deep slate level, which means we're getting closer to where there might be some diamonds. Oh, I hear a zombie. We definitely have some cave down here. I'm gonna take a risk and keep digging straight down. I wouldn't mind a cave, actually. We have a shield, so we're in a good position to try to find some resources. Oh, we just found diamonds. Unfortunately, I can't mine them, so let's go around them for now. Actually, I'm curious how many this is. So far, it just looks like one. Let's dig around it and see if we can spot. Okay, it's more than one. We've got at least two. It would be really nice if I had one more bit of iron, but I do not. If I hadn't crafted the shield, we would have enough iron, but there's no use thinking about that now, because we don't. So let's craft another stone pickaxe, and we need to dig around and see if we can find some iron and come back to these diamonds. The other option is we could stack back out using our blocks and come back to the diamonds once we've found some iron higher up. Which we might have to do because finding iron down here is going to be slow, and there's no guarantee that we're going to find it. The ore generation rates just aren't quite as good. Alright, let's leave a torch here. I think we're going to have to stack back out. I hate to do it, but there's not a lot of options here. Alright, I will be back for you, Diamond. Don't you worry. But for now, we need to stack back out and see if we can get another piece of iron. We still haven't found lapis yet either. We have so much to do and so little time. Let's try to get things done a little quicker here, which means usually taking a little bit more risk. Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything there where that lava pool is, and I don't have a water bucket, so we'll just go up. And I'm almost all out of blocks, but it doesn't matter. We have reached the top. All right, let's look around for some iron, which I should have done before I started digging down, but it's also too late for that now. Let's see, it looks like it's still daytime on the surface. Where might I find some iron? Don't tell me I have to drop all the way down there just to find iron. There's so many mobs down there. What about around the corner here? Let's see if we can get through here and find some iron exposed over here. Looks like there's a chance we might. I see some water. Let's light this up quickly. Yes, there's a cave back here, and I don't see anybody in it. And it looks like we've got a little bit of iron right here. It's not enough for a water bucket. Let's see if we can find more iron before we go back down. Okay, that's copper. It's nice that there aren't very many mobs here, but that won't last. Looks like we do have a little bit of copper right here in the ceiling. I almost missed it. And this will give us enough for a water bucket. And if we pass that water source again with some smelted iron, I can go ahead and grab some, which will let us turn that lava area into obsidian. Here, let's get the blast furnace going, and we'll smelt up some of this iron. While we're at it, we can smelt up some more food. That might come in handy. Let's cook up some of this beef, and we'll use coal for that. Looks like we have plenty of torches, but I'm going to use the last of the coal to craft a few more. We also have plenty of wood. Okay, there we go. We've got some iron coming in now. Let's upgrade our pickaxe to iron. It's the most important so that we can mine those diamonds. And the next thing I want is a water bucket, which we can now afford. Yes. Okay, we'll keep that water bucket on the hotbar. I probably don't need the boat now that I think of it. A little bit more food is nice. Let's put the good stuff down there on the hotbar, and it looks like we're almost done smelting here. We got 2 beef left, and the blast furnace is done. That was kind of smart to take the blast furnace. I usually forget to. And 1 more piece of food. You can do it, furnace. I believe in you. All right, let's pick that up, and it's time to go back to those diamonds. All right, let's craft a few more sticks to get rid of those planks. I got the bucket ready. Where was that water source? Hopefully it's not too high up. I didn't see exactly where the water source began. Oh, it's also a little bit dangerous to do this, but the source should be up here somewhere. Where is it? Is it back there? Okay, there we go. I grabbed it. Now I have to do this tricky thing where I avoid falling down there. All right, let's sneak back over to... Ooh, it's nighttime on the surface, but we're not going up to the surface yet, so that's fine. We'll just let it be night as we go back to our diamonds. And we'll get our blocks back as well. I placed cobblestone instead of the cobbled deep slate because I knew it would be faster to mine through. All right, we'll worry about the lava and obsidian in just a moment, but first let's get back to those diamonds. We're almost there. There should be a torch down here for light. And we should see that torch in just a moment. Oh, it's lower down than I thought. No wonder I ran out of blocks. There we go. There's the torchlight, and there's the diamonds. Thank you very much. And it looks like we have at least 3, so we can make a pickaxe. And now that I see we have 5, we don't need any more diamonds to finish the challenge. Let's pick all these up. And before we go anywhere, let's swap out our blocks. I also want to craft a pickaxe, a diamond one. So we'll place our crafting table and do that quickly. There we go. Now we're ready to mine some obsidian, and I know right where some lava is. All right, let's stack back out. I think we can just go straight up. There's nothing else we need down here except lapis, but we can find lapis higher up as well. Plus, we also have a villager that will trade lapis if we level the cleric up, which we might actually do. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, and we are almost out of time, but I don't know how else we can get our lapis at the moment. All right, we have a water bucket, so let's turn some of this lava into obsidian. Okay, very nice. Any lapis in here? Haha, wouldn't that be great? It doesn't look like there is, though. Let's see. Let's get a water bucket in here. And we'll start mining some obsidian. We need 4 pieces. So it looks like the only thing we're missing to complete the challenge is lapis now. We do have a plan for it, but let's think this plan through while we're waiting to break this obsidian block. There we go. We picked up a piece. So if we go up to the surface, we have to go... Yeah, the village is close. I know where the cleric house is. It should be easy to make sure we have a cleric to trade with. We're going to have to trade with a farmer as well to get the emeralds we need. But lapis is usually the second trade, so it shouldn't take long to unlock. All right, let's pick up this water source, and it's time to go back up to the surface, which should be right through here. All right, let's stack all the way out. It looks like I'm going to need to grab some of that cobblestone to have enough blocks to get back. Oh, we're already back. Okay, perfect. Let's get out of here. Oh, I might need to sleep the night away. Let's see if we can. Yep, good idea. Sleeping the night, get rid of all those mobs. There might still be creepers about. Spiders I'm not too worried about. Oh, I just heard a skeleton. And it looks like that skeleton is blocking my exit. Come down here, skeleton. Can I bait him? He's kind of in an annoying location. All right, let's see if we can get up. He won't come to me, so I need to go to him. There we go. We got past the skeleton. All right. So which way to the village? I think it's all the way up. Let's use our blocks to stack up quicker. Okay, village. Yes, we're there. The cleric house is right down here somewhere. Wow, we haven't taken any damage yet? That's amazing. All right, we need to trade quickly with these villagers, so let's make a tool that will help us mine some of these hay bales up quicker. Oh, we could have made one out of iron. That's okay. We already crafted one from stone. Let's get these hay bales crafted and look for a farmer. Not crafted. Let's get these hay bales collected. We'll look for a farmer to get some emeralds, and then we'll find that cleric to get the lapis so that we can finish the challenge right here in this savannah village. Okay, there was another pile of hay bales somewhere. I see some over here. We're going to need all the hay bales we can get. Okay, there we go. And there should be another pile over on this side. Hopefully this is enough. Okay, let's find a farmer villager. I don't need to make one, right? I'm looking for a composter. Most likely the villager would be there. Oh, there's a chest in here. Oh, I checked that. That's where we got our stuff. Oh, we definitely want to get rid of these workstations. And let's go see if we can find a composter somewhere. I haven't seen one yet, but there should be a farmer at this village already. We can craft one if we need to. Let's see, what was in here again? Okay, that's where our cleric is going to be. We should break this cartography table probably as well. Yeah, let's get rid of the cartography table. We'll just throw this stuff in here. And okay, it looks like we're going to have to make a composter. I see a couple hay bales I missed. Let's grab those. Oh, there's a composter right here, but where's the farmer? It's possible that... Oh, I see a farmer all the way down here by this composter. I didn't see that before. Okay, let's get rid of some of this tall grass. Hello, Mr. Farmer. Do you have a wheat trade for me? Yes, you do. Thank you very much. Let's get some emeralds. I'll pause for a moment to let you level up. Don't wander off, sir. Ooh, a pumpkin trade. I think that I did see some pumpkins around. There we go. And that is all the wheat traded. We got 17 emeralds. Let's go see if we have a cleric we can trade with now. Is this the house? Yes, okay, I hear a cleric. And if we trade some redstone, we should unlock lapis next. And we have just enough emeralds for the purchase. Yes, there we go. We've got our lapis done. 7 pieces. Now let's go wrap up this challenge. Where should we finish it? Right here? Let's go a little bit more central in the village. Here, this looks good. And we'll craft ourselves an enchanter. So we've got the books ready for that, plus obsidian and diamonds. Let's us get enchanted. Let's set that down on our crafting table, and we'll throw in a book with some lapis. We are done with the challenge. I'll take a little bit of protection, please. Plus, give me a efficiency pick. Very nice. And that's really about all I can do. Never found a music disc, but I have enough for a jukebox. And I guess that pretty much wraps up the challenge. So there's nothing left to do but say thanks for watching this episode of the Great Enchant Table Race, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.